Understanding the phrase, not worth one's salt. Hello and welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into a fascinating English phrase that you might have come across, not worth one's salt. This expression is rich in history and meaning, and understanding it can add depth to your English skills. So, let's explore together what this phrase means, where it comes from, and how you can use it in everyday conversations. The phrase, not worth one's salt, is used to describe someone who is not deserving of their pay or position, implying that they're not doing their job well enough to earn their keep. Salt, in this context, represents value or worth, stemming from times when salt was a highly valuable commodity. When we say someone is not worth their salt, we're essentially saying they're not living up to the expectations of their role. Interestingly, the origin of this phrase lies in ancient history. Salt was once a very precious item, used not only for flavoring and preserving food but also as a form of currency. The saying is believed to have roots in the Roman Empire, where soldiers were sometimes paid in salt or given an allowance to buy it. This payment was called salarium, which is also the origin of the word salary. Thus, if a soldier wasn't worth his salt, he wasn't considered worthy of his salary or the salt he was paid with. Now that we understand what it means and where it comes from, let's talk about how to use not worth one's salt in conversation. It's a phrase best used in informal contexts and can be applied to various scenarios where someone is not meeting expectations. For example, discussing a professional who doesn't fulfill their job duties. The new project manager isn't worth his salt. We're always behind schedule. In sports, talking about a player not performing well. He's not worth his salt this season. He hasn't scored a single goal. However, be cautious, as it can be seen as quite harsh. It's a critique of someone's ability or effort in their role, so use it thoughtfully and where appropriate. We hope this exploration of the phrase, not worth one's salt, has been enlightening and adds a new layer to your understanding of English idioms. Remember, language is not just about words but also the stories and history behind them. Keep learning and using new phrases, and you'll find your English communication becoming richer and more expressive. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.